Happy Sunday, beautiful souls. This is Shamama Hunting Owl with a new message for the twins for this week. I always want to start by thanking and, first of all, welcoming all the new members to the tribe. Welcome. We're so happy that you're here with us. I always encourage everybody to reach out to each other and really try to support each other in this community. So comments, reply to people's comments, support each other, love each other. But this is a place of love and support. And I need to remind you guys of that when you do comment. Okay, and thank you everybody who's had sessions with me this week, who have shared the videos, the card readings, just everything. You guys are doing amazing, fantastic work, so just keep it up. Yeah, so let's start with holy fuck. The energies have been crazy, right? Intense, lots of purging, lots of healing. So what's happening? What's happening with everything? Okay. The purging's big. The purging is like the fallout from what's already left. Like, we've done all of this stuff. We have done all of the major core wound healings, okay? For most of us. And this, again, doesn't resonate with everybody. It's for the people who have been doing this and doing their work, and obviously. But we have done a tremendous amount of healing and work on ourselves. And what's happening now that we're all getting hit with is like these little bits and pieces that are popping up and we're being triggered by. It's stuff that we thought we already healed or stuff that we didn't even know we had. And it's kind of like the fallout or the debris from what's left over, from what we finished healing. There's just scraps left laying around, basically. You know, it's like when you do a vision board or do a collage and you cut up magazine and you get all the big pieces of scrap and you throw them all away, but then there's always these little tiny pieces lingering around that you got to kind of either sweep up or whatever, right? Well, this is what's going on with the purging we're having right now. And we're moving through it very, very quickly, which is beautiful and amazing. And thank you, God, for moving us through it so quickly and helping us process it. But it's happening for a reason. And it's happening because we've been saying, you've been hearing on my channel, on other people's channels, union is here, union is happening. The planes are coming in for a landing. The landing gear is getting ready to touch down. We are actually being prepared. And these are some of the big final preparations that need to be done. It's just this last bit of debris that needs to be shaken out, that needs to be gotten rid of. The scraps need to be cleaned up off the floor and thrown away. But with that, I guess, so that's explaining what the energies are and what's going on. It is incredibly important as you're going through these purges to recognize them as soon as you're triggered, this is ego. What is this bringing up for me? Why is this coming up now? And how do I move it through me? So the feminine is really going within. The masculine is too. We are really going within and seeking our answers inside of ourselves. So that is really important, and you guys are doing amazing work, so keep doing it, because I really feel like this is going to come. This is coming at a really important time, because with this new moon that's coming in, and the new moon is a manifest moon, we have to have as much of this shit cleared before this manifest moon comes in on Thursday, depending on where you are in the world, because we're getting ready on Thursday to plant new seeds, and we're being forced and squeezed to release these things now before this moon happens. Most important thing, stay out of the 3D illusion. We are 5D beings living in 3D vessels. We need to stay in the 5th dimension of love, in our heart space. I don't mean stay in the ethers. I mean actually stay in the heart space. Think with your heart, speak with your heart, act with your heart. Do everything through your heart space, through that space of love, and see everything through that space, including the purging and the healing and the tears and the whatever the hell's going on for you, the exhaustion. Whatever it is, recognize and feel it from that loving space. It is not meant to hurt you. It is not meant to hinder you. It is meant to help you move forward. It is a gift, a true gift, these purges of unconditional love from the divine, from our soul family, from our twin, from whoever the hell is triggering us. These are beautiful, wonderful, amazing gifts that they are giving us, allowing us to move this energy through, because they're doing it with love. They're doing it with the greatest gift of unconditional love for us, for our souls, to help us move. So I hope that makes sense to everybody. Now I've got notes everywhere. I've got like paper notes, and I got notes on my phone about things that I wanted to talk about. So, okay, I want to talk about the divine feminine and happiness and being happy divine feminine. We are responsible for our own happiness. Masculine, feminine alike, but the feminine are the ones that are having the issue with this right now. We ourselves, me, myself, and I, are responsible for my happiness. If I am sitting around waiting for my twin, feeling angry, feeling hurt, whatever, for my divine masculine to come in, okay, then there's a problem, because it is not their job. And I'm going to say it again. It is not the divine masculine's job to bring us happiness, wholeness, or joy in our lives. So if you are sitting on your butt and still blaming your masculine, okay, for holding you up, for them not having their shit together, get off of that boat, okay? They are not holding you up. No one is holding you up from your own happiness and your own joy in your life but you, okay? They have their own path. They have their own process, and they will get there when they are ready. So we need to release the responsibility off of our divine masculine for our happiness, okay? That is truly of ourselves to go within and find. It is our decision to live in the present moment and to make every moment of that happy, joyful, whatever it is we choose to experience. Because you have the choice to make every experience whatever you want with how you deal and react to it. Okay, next thing I need to talk about is the divine masculine does not want to come in and have to rescue or save the divine feminine, okay? The divine feminine needs to be whole, needs to be her or his own complete person, not needing to be saved, okay? So if you're waiting around for your masculine to rescue you from financial issues, from this thing, from that thing, from whatever thing, get rid of it, because it's not their job to save us. The divine masculine is not waiting to rush in to save us. That's not what they want to do. They want to rush in and claim us. Now that's something very different. They want to claim us as their own. They want to shout it from the fucking mountaintops. But they can't do that until we save ourselves. Till we get our final stages of our healing done. Till we get to the place where we can truly always be in our hearts. So this is what's happening for the divine masculine. They want to come in. They are doing their work. Just because you don't see them doing their work in the 3D does not mean they are not doing it. If you were meant to see it, you would be with them right now. But you're not meant to see it right now, and we're not with them. They are on their path on this journey. We are on our path on this journey. Our paths are next to each other, and they'll cross and intersect when they're supposed to. But it is not my place to tell my twin how quickly or how he should do his journey. It is his life. If he wants to stay where he's at, in the situation he's at, in a place of little joy, in a place of little hope and happiness, then that's his choice. It's his path. Does it frustrate me? Does it hurt me? in the sense that it makes me sad that he's not in a place where he can step up for himself and be like, I want what I deserve. Sure, it makes me sad. But I look at it then and go, I bless you and love you. This is your journey. You do it however you need to do it. So it is not our place, Divine Feminine, to tell them or expect them to do it the way we want them to do it, or the way we did it. Okay, they are a different person. They are an individual. They will do their journey exactly the way they need to. As with the Divine Masculine, the same way, they are not going to tell us how to run our journey. Okay? We need to get through this healing. We need to get to these places on our own or with the support of some members in our tribe. So I hope that makes sense. Now, the next thing I needed to talk about, let's see. Oh, is this pocket full of rocks. Okay. So I was thinking about how the Divine Feminine has been having trouble coming into this place of joy and happiness, because they do feel like they're waiting, because they do feel like like I just talked about. But it's because we're carrying our love for our twins around like a burden instead of a joy, instead of a light. So like I had this vision of like our pockets were full of rocks and we were in the water. And the rocks were the love for our twin. And instead, obviously, when you've got rocks in your pockets and you're in the water, they're going to pull you down. Because we're not living in the experience in the place of that 5D love, that open heart love, instead we're stuck in that 3D love place where, okay, well, they're not with us, and it's weighing us down. That love that we are carrying in the 3D feels so fucking heavy. So it's weighing us down. What we are being asked to do, again, is stay in that 5D vibrational place of open light love. So what I'm saying is, it's time for the Divine Feminine to take the rocks out of our fucking pockets, to view the love that we have with our twin as this gorgeous, beautiful, light lifting, okay, energizing gift, and not a heavy burden. You know, they're showing me like that 10 of Wands card where the guy's carrying all the sticks. Take one stick at a time, okay? Take one rock at a time out of your pocket. Throw it into the water. Let it sink. Let it release. Let those ripples radiate out and release that energy. Release that burden of the love, because there is no burden with this love. It's the 3D, it's our brains that twist it into making us feel like it's burdensome. But love is beautiful. Love is open, love is free, love is flowing. We just have to let that happen. We just have to let that happen. With ourselves, with our twins, with the people in the world around us, with the divine. We need to share that love with nature, with everyone. And when we start looking at it from that place and not this heavy, troublesome burden of the journey, it will free the energy. It's like literally taking a stone out of your pocket and throwing it into the water. Every ripple is a ripple, and it affects everything around us, and it moves that energy. So move into that place of 5D love. Get rid of those stones in your pockets. What else do I need to talk about, you guys? Hang on. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, like, that's really like the big things that I needed to talk about with you guys. There's just this huge push. Huge push. Take the triggers. Find the love and the beauty in those triggers. Release them. Find your place to stay in your 5D heart. Unconditionally love your twin, no matter where they are on their path. You don't have to like their behavior. You don't have to approve of what they're doing, because it's not your fucking place. You're not their mother, right? They are their own person. You can love them for where they are at in their process and allow them to do their process as they choose to. Stand in your truth. Align yourself into the Divine Feminine that does not need anyone to save her. that is completely honoring who she is and what she is worth, what she is valued at, and don't compromise that. You don't have to compromise that for your twin and for their love. You be you, and everything else will fall into alignment. But you be you from that loving heart. You don't let people shit all over you. You stand up for yourself, but you do it with love. You don't do it with the fuck you attitude. Okay? You don't do it with anger. You do it through love and kindness and beauty in life. So I don't know if any of this made sense to you guys. This week has been literally just so compacted in my head that even unpacking the messages, I couldn't even get a video out before today. So I did do a reading, and I used the Rider-Waite Tarot, the traditional, and I am gonna pull 2 cards from 2 new decks I got at the end, which is really, sorry guys, super cool. I think you guys are gonna like these decks. So, okay, so the reading for the masculine, the feminine, and the union. I'm gonna start with, where do I wanna start? I'm going to start with the masculine because I love starting with the masculine. And they're on the left-hand side and it's easier. Okay, so I'm going to start with the 2 of Cups, you guys. The masculine got the 2 of Cups, and this is in the position of their 5D self. Okay? 5D, they are there. They are openly approaching us and embracing what we have to offer. They are reaching out for our cup. Okay? They want to accept it. There is some timidness, some shyness in that approach. It's like approach with caution is like the sign I keep seeing in my head. They are approaching slowly but with caution to reach for what we have to offer them. And they're going to, right now this guy is just reaching for her cup. He's not offering his cup yet because he's got to establish that firm footing. He's got to get that solid grip on her cup to really see that he's ready, to trust it. This is him reaching out in trust that the divine feminine isn't going to go, whoop, ha ha, I pulled it away. Kind of like, what is that cartoon, Charlie Brown and Lucy with the football? Yeah, anyway, I don't know. That's what they showed me. They need to trust that the divine feminine is not going to pull away. So they are approaching. This 5D soul is there. They're approaching us. They're walking up to us. They want to be part with us. They are part with us. Keep knowing that that's where they are. Now, what's beautiful is their 3D self is in the 6 of Pentacles energy, right? 6, yeah. 6 of Pentacles energy, which is charity and balanced and being open to giving and receiving. This is a big deal, you guys, okay? Giving and receiving. The masculine have been sucky receivers all their lives, okay? Much like the divine feminine, who haven't been able to receive, who have always been givers. The masculine have mostly always been givers too. They don't feel really comfortable with receiving. They are coming into this state of balance, okay? This love, this security in this 5D emotion of love is bringing them into a place where they're like, wow, I can receive. I can be open in this equal exchange. I'm hearing like equal exchange between the masculine and the feminine, that they are ready. They are coming into this approach, okay? This approach, this walking forward to balance, to be able to give and receive to the divine feminine right now, as well as to themselves, okay? They haven't been able to do that for themselves either. Even though I know a lot of the divine feminine would say right now, oh, but they have been narcissists, so they've only ever thought of themselves. Not quite the case, okay? That's a core wound. That's a damage issue. That's a they act that way from a place of hurt. They're not narcissists, but they are learning. Needless to say, get back to the point, they are learning to give and receive, okay? And they're coming into balance with that in the physical. Again, 3D, physical, pentacle world, okay? So what's the next step for the divine masculine? What do they really need to get to right now? What is the place they need to hold right now? And this is the death card again, okay? This is the transformation. This is them to continue walking forward through what they're going through, okay? Through this dark night of the soul that many of the masculine have been going through, that they're coming to the end of. This is the end of that cycle for them of having to deny anymore. They are literally at this place of that aha snap moment. That was a sucky snap moment. That aha moment that the divine feminine is who she is. That they are worthy. Like literally all of this stuff is just being flooded into them, and they've had that aha moment. And they are working through this right now. This is the ego death. This is what's left of the ego death for the masculine. And it's not just the masculine as in the masculine male vessel or the other vessel. It's the masculine within us also. Okay, so when I read this, I want you to remember that we each have that divine masculine and feminine energy in us. And it needs to come into balance within ourselves and within our union. So when I talk about this death card, this dark night of the soul, these purges, this pain, this is the divine feminine also, but your masculine side to yourself that has to finish this death process, has to go through these final purges. This shit that's being shaken out, this leftover residue, that's what this is, the death, okay? Divine feminine, we have, the first card is the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords for this. Divine feminine, 5D self. Master your thoughts. The divine has given you everything you need to master your thoughts and your truth. And this is us stepping into that. Seeing these purges and these triggers for what they are. Like, I feel like this is the hand of the divine, like, bringing us the crown. Like, hey, yay, you guys are there. Here is your crown. You are getting to this place where you are mastering your thoughts and everything that is going on inside of you, and you're communicating it in such a beautiful and effective way. 5D selves. Divine feminine in the 3D is the magician. We are the magician. And that's why all of this stuff I talked about before is so important for us to get rid of before the new moon on Thursday. Because it's the manifest moon. It is our time to plant again the seeds that will grow in the following months. Our future harvest is being planted now. If we don't clear this negative shit, if we don't clear this stuff that we're still holding on to, there's gonna be no room in the garden to plant more seeds if you don't pull out all the old crap that's there, right? So we're pulling out the old crap and we're getting it done. Get it done, divine feminine. Be the magician. The new seeds you plant as of Thursday on are what is bringing the final pieces to your union in place, okay? The last card for the divine feminine is the High Priestess card. And this is really beautiful because this is the divine feminine finally going deep, deep within, and trusting her intuition, trusting her messages, knowing that she's the one really that has all the answers for herself. Nobody else can give you the answers. I can't give you your answers. Joe Blow can't give you answers. Twin can't give you answers. You, your higher self, your alignment with you gives you your answers. Other people confirm it. Other people can help you pull parts and pieces of it and process it. That's all wonderful and beautiful. But if you're still seeking your answers outside of yourselves, divine feminine, stop, because you have everything you need. Use your intuition. It is vital right now that we trust our gifts fully. Trust them with everything in your heart and soul. Know who you are and how powerful you are. You are the high priestess. You are the magician. You are all knowing and all doing. We can make anything manifest. We have to stay in the right mindset. And the right mindset is not to stay in our mind. The right mindset is to stay in our heart. That's what the divine feminine can do. That's what we are capable of because we are the divine feminine. We can stay in this loving, warm heart place. Get there and know. Get there and know. Okay. Union cards. The Four of Wands. That's the first union card that came out. Okay. Four of Wands. Stable foundation. Budding in the 3D world. The happily ever after. The marriage card. I mean, the celebration card. This is what we're working for, you guys. This is the 3D. Wands, 3D, real world. Focus on your union, moving towards your union, doing your work towards your union, and holding it sacred. I keep going back to how important it is for you to protect and hold your union sacred. Okay? And I'm not going to even explain why. You guys know why. And if it resonates with you, you'll know why in your heart why this is important. So the last card for the union is the World card. And again, I think I had this, I think I had half of these cards in the reading the other day, I feel like. The world. The world. Okay? The physical, the reality. The physical world, the 5D world. This is our union coming together and us being given everything by spirit that we need. Okay? We have it all. We have all the tools. We have everything we need within us. It has been provided. We need to get back to a place of faith and allow things to just unfold. Sit back. Sit back. Don't get in the driver's seat. Get in the passenger seat. Let the divine lead. Don't do anything. Just be. Be in joy. Be in happiness. Do you. Okay, so. Oh, the underlying energy for the reading, you guys, I totally forgot, is the Nine of Pentacles. Or, no, the Ten of Pentacles. What the frick am I saying? The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so this is about everything blossoming in the physical world. This is all happening. You see? These all go together. The union, the world, all the pentacles, the loyalty, the stability, the divine spirit of God watching us allow this to happen. I hope that makes sense. I really hope that makes sense to you guys. Okay, so I got these two really cool new decks. And they are Buddha's Wisdom, Divine Masculine, and Divine Feminine. So there's two different boxes. So I am going to pull a card from each box. I'm going to do a little shuffling. And it'll only take a minute. There's like 40 cards in each box. And I haven't used them yet. I got them yesterday, so I blessed them and prayed over them and cleansed them and anointed them and did all that good ritual stuff that I do to them. And we're going to ask for one card for our Divine Masculine with the message. Oops, and there we go. Oh, should I wait and pull the feminine one first? Okay, I'm not going to read it yet. I'm going to do the one for the feminine now. See? Feminine box. And then I'll read what they both say together. How's that, you guys? Okay? And I'm sorry. I really do want to apologize if this video seems a little scattered today, you guys. I honestly have been completely scattered for the last 2 weeks. And yeah, and that's just me being me, and I'm being authentic. I'm sharing the information with you guys. I'm letting you know what you need to know. And if it's not real clear and cohesive, I do apologize. But I've been a little fucked up the last 2 weeks. So dealing with my shit, you know, we all get there, and this is who I am. And I honor and love you all and appreciate your support on my path and my journey, as well as for you guys for your journey. All right, so we have one card for the feminine, please. One card. Yep, there it goes. Okay. So we're going to read the masculine first. And it says, you are what you think. Pure thoughts bring inspiration and happiness. There you go, guys. Hope you can read that. So that is the message for the Divine Masculine. To remember that you are what you think and that pure thoughts bring inspiration and happiness. And for the Divine Feminine, we got still, pure from the beginning of birth. No impure thoughts, words, or deeds could taint your noble self. Okay, now hopefully you guys can see that also. So honestly, this is about keeping our thoughts in check, keeping everything pure. I mean, literally, like thoughts and thoughts. Pure thoughts for the masculine, no impure thoughts for the feminine. It's about keeping our happiness, keeping ourselves stable. You know, really, really just continuing to work and work and work. And not, I know it gets tiring. I know it gets tiring. I've been exhausted. I've been sleeping like 1,000,000 hours a day, it feels like. I get it. But get through it. We've got this. We've got this. We are here to support and love each other. Reach out to each other. Reach out to readers or whoever. And I don't even want you guys to get readings. Like, it's not even about getting readings anymore. It's about getting the spiritual guidance to stay on track. Getting that little pep talk when you need it. It's not about what the cards are saying. Oh, what are they doing? Don't worry about what they're doing. Worry about you. Stay in your lane. Stay on your path. Stay in your truth. Stay in your heart. That's all they keep telling me over and over and over again. So I want to remind everybody to please continue reaching out for the guidance, the direction, the help in processing this stuff. That's what's most important at this point on the journey right now. And continuing to do your healing, of course. Yeah. So with that, you guys, I'm going to wrap this up because I feel like it's all over the place and you guys are going to be like, rah, watching this video. But I do love you all. I love you all so very much. And I want to thank you all again for being on this path and this journey with me. You know, I went from just being me to having an amazing community around me of thousands of people who I give to, but who also give to me. And I thank you all for that so, so very much. So, all right, guys, I am sending love and light, gratitude and blessings always, beautiful souls. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. I love you, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.